Breaking news, Blake Lively escalates her legal fight with Justin Baldoni, claiming family chaos. Rachel, what's the latest?
This is a seismic shift in Hollywood, and it's unfolding rapidly. On February 18th, 2025, Blake Lively filed an amended complaint in New York federal court against Justin Baldoni, her co-star and director in the drama It Ends With Us. She alleges that their ongoing legal dispute has plunged her into a state of extreme anxiety, overwhelming grief, and persistent fear, leaving her unable to leave her home or even rise from bed on some days. Lively reports experiencing physical symptoms brought on by this relentless stress, though she's kept the specifics under wraps, which only heightens the intrigue. Beyond her personal suffering, she claims the toll extends to her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and their 4 young children, James 10, Inez 8, Betty 5, and Olin 2, who are caught in the crossfire. Reynolds, a major star known for Deadpool, is described as suffering mentally, physically, and professionally as he supports his family through this ordeal. The children, meanwhile, are said to be traumatized and emotionally uprooted, their sense of stability shaken by the public nature of this conflict. This filing met a critical court deadline set by Judge Louis Lyman, amplifying its urgency and drawing global attention to a family in crisis amid a high-stakes legal battle that's rocking the entertainment industry.
What sparked this escalation?
The origins of this clash trace back to December 2024, when Lively first took action by filing a complaint with the California Civil Rights Department, accusing Baldoni of sexual harassment, retaliation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and negligence during the production of It Ends With Us, a film that's now at the heart of this storm. She escalated matters with a federal lawsuit in New York on December 31st, setting off a legal firestorm. Baldoni didn't back down, responding in January 2025, during 2025 with a staggering $400 million lawsuit against both Lively and Reynolds, alleging civil extortion and defamation. His legal team contends that Lively fabricated these accusations to rehabilitate her public image after a press tour for the film went off the rails, a tour they say she seized control of and mismanaged, tarnishing her reputation. The amended complaint, filed on February 18th, builds on her earlier claims, adding vivid details of emotional distress and introducing statements from 2 female cast members who are prepared to testify about Baldoni's alleged inappropriate conduct on set. Their potential testimony could point to a broader pattern of behavior, lending credibility to Lively's allegations and transforming what began as a workplace dispute into a multi-million-dollar legal confrontation with profound personal and professional ramifications.
Where does the legal process stand now?
We're deep in the pre-trial phase, and the courtroom activity is heating up. Earlier this month, Judge Louis Lyman presided over a hearing and issued an order requiring both legal teams to comply with New York's rules of professional conduct, meaning they're barred from making press statements that could prejudice a future jury, though they can respond to outside publicity to defend their clients. The February 18th filing was a response to a court-imposed deadline for Lively and Reynolds to amend their complaint, keeping this case on a tight judicial track. The trial itself is slated for March 2026, signaling a protracted battle that could stretch over a year, reminiscent of the drawn-out Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard defamation case that kept the world watching. With Baldoni's $400 million countersuit hanging in the balance and Lively's latest claims detailing severe family trauma, the stakes are astronomical, financially with millions of dollars at risk, and emotionally as both parties face the fallout of a dispute that's tearing through their personal lives and public personas. This is a legal saga with no quick resolution in sight, and every move will be scrutinized as it unfolds.
How does their recent public event tie in?
The timing here is raising eyebrows across Hollywood. Just 2 days before this explosive filing, on February 16th, 2025, Lively and Reynolds stepped out for the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary celebration, a glamorous event hosted by comedy icons Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. During a casual exchange, Reynolds was asked how he was holding up, and he quipped, "Great, why, what have you heard?" A playful dodge that drew chuckles from the crowd. But Lively's visible discomfort suggested the weight of their situation wasn't far from her mind. This public appearance, juxtaposed with the amended complaint's dire portrayal of a family in turmoil, has sparked intense debate. Entertainment lawyer Cameron Dowlett Shahi, a partner at MSD Lawyers, called the filing's timing poorly judged, pointing out that Reynolds' lighthearted demeanor clashes with the complaint's narrative of a man grappling with mental and physical anguish. For a couple whose combined net worth exceeds $100 million according to Forbes and who've built a brand around their picture-perfect family life, this contrast could muddy the waters. Some might see it as evidence of resilience, while others might question the severity of their claims, complicating their efforts to maintain credibility in both the courtroom and the court of public opinion.
What are the broader impacts here?
This case reverberates far beyond Lively and Baldoni, potentially reshaping Hollywood's landscape. For Lively and Reynolds, the emotional and legal strain could disrupt their professional ventures, including their production company, Maximum Effort, which has thrived on their star power. Any prolonged controversy might spook investors or delay projects, threatening their momentum in the industry. Baldoni faces equally steep risks. His Wayfarer Studios, the force behind It Ends With Us, could take a financial and reputational hit if his $400 million countersuit fails, undermining his standing as a filmmaker and producer. Reputation expert Ryan McCormick from Goldman McCormick PR argues that Lively's decision to highlight her children's trauma signals authentic distress, not just a tactical move, which could sway public sympathy if it holds up under scrutiny. Culturally, this dispute taps into the #MeToo movement's legacy, spotlighting workplace safety in entertainment, an issue that gained momentum with high-profile reckonings like Harvey Weinstein's downfall. Economically, the fallout might make studios more cautious, tightening budgets or rethinking hiring to avoid similar conflicts. This isn't just a celebrity spat. It's a collision of fame, family vulnerability, and industry accountability, with the potential to influence how Hollywood operates and how stars navigate their public and private lives moving forward.
What's next in this unfolding drama?
The road ahead is packed with pivotal moments that will define this saga. Those two cast members' testimonies could be a game changer. If they back Lively's claims of Baldoni's misconduct, it might tip the scales in her favor, offering concrete evidence of a pattern that strengthens her case. Settlement talks could also emerge, given the $400 million at stake. Both sides might see a quiet resolution as less damaging than a public trial set for March 2026. Which promises over a year of legal maneuvering and media attention. Public perception will keep evolving as Lively and Reynolds work to preserve their family-friendly image, a cornerstone of their appeal, while Baldoni fights to protect his career and credibility as a director and producer. Hollywood might respond with a renewed push for set safety protocols, potentially reshaping industry standards to prevent future disputes like this one. Over the next year, we'll see more filings, strategic countermoves, and shifts in narrative as both parties vie for advantage, keeping audiences hooked on a story that blends legal intrigue, personal stakes, and the broader question of accountability in the entertainment world.